Pressing A in 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? This is Helium Lemon 15. Welcome to another episode of Endless Ocean Blue World. I have no idea what this part is, and I have no idea what episode we're up to, and I have no idea what's going to happen in this episode. But, as I expected, it's going to start with a little platitude. You finally have all 3 pieces of the dragon flute, the key to the Pacifica Treasure. In thinking about it, you realize Oceana's father had all 3 pieces before he died. But if he had them all, why couldn't he find the treasure? Will you ever reach the end of the road to the truth? Good grief, Walt Whitman. Or no, who wrote two roads diverged in a yellow wood? That's what? My dad's gonna yell at me. That's Robert Frost, isn't it? So now we have all 3 pieces. Let's combine them to make the dragon flute. But how does this thing work? How do I know when I've made a flute? Yeah, the 3rd one looks more like a piece of a recorder than anything. I thought it would be another cylinder, but what do you know? It's a disc. Recorders are flutes too. What do you think? How would you attach the 3rd piece? Horizontally. You force the pieces together. Are you sure it should force that much? Vertically? They clicked. They look like they fit together perfectly. This looks promising, but well, for a dragon flute, it's not much of a flute. It looks more like a baby's rattle. No, I think this is the correct construction. Look closely. It's the same shape as our sea whistle. Holy sea cow! It is! This must be an ancient sea whistle. The legend states that the dragon flute gives the location of the Pacifica Treasure and also opens the door to it, like a sort of key. Perhaps there's more to discover from the dragon flute. Do you mind if I examine it for a while? Hayako is inside the cabin. It would be best to wait outside and let her play video games for a while before even attempting to talk to her. The end of my trap remix of Ball 9 Island. What happens if I played the guitar? Better not use that now. You trying to insult my musical abilities? What is this? I don't know what's the deal here, Oceana. It's been quite a while now since you joined our team. I bet you didn't expect an adventure like this, huh? Or did you? Yeah, kind of. Seriously? You really are something. We wouldn't have gotten nearly this far chasing all these mysteries without you. So, thanks. I mean it. That's sweet. What's up, Jean-Eric? You look like you're doing some serious work over the table. How are you feeling? How's it hanging, bud? You were kind to worry about me. Actually, I'm just remembering things. In my youth, I chased after all the mysteries of the seas. If I had heard about the Pacifica Treasure back then, I would have given 2 loonies for a toonie. And maybe eat a moose. That was almost Coach Z. I probably would have gone right after it, just like you and Matthias. To follow a dream is risky, but it requires strong willpower and constitution. Perhaps I've lost my fire as I've grown old. I would never have realized that if it weren't for you. But now I think I'm starting to rekindle my old passion. We will solve the mystery of the Song of Dragons and find the Pacifica Treasure, or my name isn't Jean-Eric Louviat. Alright, well said, I guess. Look at El Table. There's some stuff on the tabla. Let's look at this later. By hand. by hand. Boat. Can we call our Delphine? Oh, we can. I haven't done anything with El Delfino yet. I've dreamed of getting my hands on the Pacifica Treasure for so many years. I got a good reason for this. So would you mind letting me salvage it? What reason? Well, I owe you guys, I really do, so let me tell you something. I used to work for a private salvage company back home in the States. I had a good friend there. He was the one who told me about the Pacifica Treasure. The two of us were out all night one Friday after work, and we swore that we'd head off on our own and find the Pacifica Treasure. We were really excited, you know. We didn't sleep a wink all night, and then the next day we got called in for work to deal with an emergency. Things got pretty hairy down there. There was an accident underwater and, well, my friend is still in a coma. His family isn't rich. There's no way they could afford the hospital bills, so I started doing freelance salvage work to take the pressure off them. And the promise we made that Friday night still stands. I'm gonna find the Pacifica Treasure for him. So yeah, that's my story. The Pacifica Treasure means a lot more to me than whatever it's actually worth. Hey, it looks like Hayako's done. I wonder what she's got for us. Music stops. Oh, it's gonna be that creepy organ music, isn't it? So do you know where the Pacifica Treasure is now? No, not yet. I ran into a dead end on that line of research. Using the Okeanos tablets we've collected so far, I did an in-depth study of the dragon flute. It does seem to be a map of some sort. The grooves and holes in it seem to suggest topographical information. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how we're supposed to interpret it. Interpret it? What's that supposed to mean? It's just a map, right? Do you know the Mercator projection? Or the azimuthal equidistant projection? That kind of interpretation. What you mean is, you don't know how to project it so that it shows the real map. So you're saying we got a record but no record player. Fantastic! The tablet found in Valka Castle said, "The fissure filled by the circular ocean shows the way to the Queen's tomb." Why did Matthias leave a message pointing to Valka Castle? Can't be because of the Okeanos tablet. No one could read it at the time. One piece of the puzzle is missing, and it has to be in Valka Castle, but what is it? Obviously the Clovis book. It's the map of the circular Earth. What? A map of the circular Earth? Oh yeah, that thing we saw in Valka Castle. I wonder what would happen if you didn't actually look at that thing in Valka Castle. If you could actually progress at this point in the game. Andro, Anemone, Anaximander. You're talking about Anaximander's map. Right, that thing. Same. Wait, are you saying that map was the reason Matthias wanted us to go to Valka Castle? Actually, now that I think about it, there are stories that Prince Valka amassed his wealth by finding another treasure of the Okeanides. That's why I was looking for Valka Castle. I figured Prince Valka must have had some clues to the location of the Pacifica Treasure. Can we, get to a stopping point with all this text, please? My throat is kind of starting to crap on me. Oh, of course. It all makes sense now. The fissure filled by the circular ocean shows the way to the Queen's tomb. The circular ocean refers to the circular Earth. That's how, I'm pretty sure the ocean and the Earth are two different things. Okay, whatever. That's how to interpret the map. So if we take this pattern to be Europe, and this one to be Africa, come on, it says Europe on it. How hard is that? We then have these strange grooves. The holes are for playing a scale, but there's one indentation that doesn't seem to fit in. That must be the fissure. And if you cross-reference it with a map of the circular Earth, it projects directly onto the northwest Sahab region. Didn't we see a huge fissure there before? There are rumors about a huge cave underneath there. That's a bit implausible. I just realized it's a flute, but the scale of the map is the top half of Europe and the bottom of Europe and the top half of, or like the top of Africa. That seems like way too big of a scale to be any kind of accurate hint as to where, like, that one fissure in the Zahab region is. Like, you'd think they would have a map of maybe like a smaller area. It's like if I want to show you where my house in the city was, I'm not gonna give you a map of the state. Anyway, my powers of deduction are virtually infallible. I'm certain I'm right. Yeah, it's Hayako's character quirk. In any case, even if it's just a small chance, we still have to take it. Come on, let's go! This is for you. Tremix. I asked an acquaintance of mine to get it for me. It's a special air mixture. It would have been most useful before you ever went deep diving, but it took a while for him to get it to me. Well, I'm sure you can still find a use for it. Yay! Okay. Shall we go and take care of that now? I feel like I want to figure out what I want to do for the next video, even if it's like not straight up plot stuff. Let's see if any of the characters have anything to say. I think I'm not gonna worry too much about side quests for now. However, since this one is right here, I've started to sell our maps across the entire South Pacific, and they're off to a promising start. Thanks to you, we're the third biggest player in the South Pacific map market. Let's build on this hot start and add even more maps to our catalog. Yay, money. Yay, money. Yay, title. Cool. What do you have to say, Mr. GG? Let's giddy up. Okay, good. An endless ocean, Okeanos in Greek. That's cool. Interesting. Well, it's not letting us like do any like real side questy stuff, so let's go ahead and dive right in, no pun intended, and see where the plot takes us. And I already know, because I know this game, because I'm amazing. Today is November 21st, the same day as I recorded one of the Mario Maker videos, just me messing around with the 100 Mario challenge. And I recorded a few more videos of And Yet It Moves that I'm gonna do post-commentary of later. And yeah, I'm basically done with like the main game in And Yet It Moves. There are a few like major post-game levels, but I'll take care of that. But it can't be that simple, or it would have been found by now. It must be hidden from sight by some kind of physical obstruction. Indeed, which is why I brought some underwater explosives. Yes, a waterproof missile launcher. I'll take charge of it. A waterproof missile launcher. Military-grade marine TNT, actually. It's remote detonated. If we do end up finding that the way to the Queen's tomb is blocked, we can use the explosives to remove whatever's in our way. Go on down and start your search. I'll support you from the boat. Alright, so I think that's a good enough saving point, as ever was. Same as it 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 ever was. Now you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile. And, I'm excited. You should be excited too. See you guys in the next part of Endless Ocean Blue World. Buenos dias. Bye.